1,000-pound sisters. Wedding bells soon. Amy Slaton confirms the date she's tying the knot with Brian. Love stories don't often come easy, especially when they are lived in the public eye. But for Amy Slaton, star of 1,000-pound sisters, the next chapter in her journey is about more than reality TV drama, weight struggles, and family heartbreak. It's about love, healing, and a wedding that promises to be as heartfelt as it is unforgettable. After months of speculation, Amy has finally broken her silence and confirmed the date when she'll be tying the knot with her fiancé, Brian. Fans who have followed her emotional highs and devastating lows are now bracing for one of the most tender moments in her story. In this deep dive, we'll explore the announcement, the road that brought Amy here, the emotional weight behind this union, how her children fit into the picture, and why this wedding has the entire 1,000-pound sisters fandom buzzing with anticipation. Amy Halterman, née Slaton, has been no stranger to love and heartbreak. Fans first met her alongside her then-husband Michael, the father of her two sons, Gage and Glenn. Their relationship, which once looked like a fairy tale in its early days, slowly unraveled before viewers' eyes. Between the stress of raising children, health scares, and Amy's increasing need for support that she didn't receive, cracks widened until divorce became inevitable. 4 months afterward, fans feared that Amy would lose herself in grief and uncertainty. But then came Brian, a quiet yet steady presence who slowly became her confidant. Unlike the chaos that seemed to follow Amy in her past relationships, Brian was described by friends and family as the calm after the storm. Their romance blossomed off-camera at first, with Amy guarding her heart. But by the time Season 7 wrapped, whispers began swirling that Brian was more than just a friend. Social media confirmed the rumors when Amy shared a smiling picture with him, captioned with nothing more than a red heart. Fans flooded the comments. "He looks like he really makes you happy, Amy. You deserve a man who lifts you up, not weighs you down. So happy you found someone after everything you've been through." This love story wasn't just about finding a new partner, it was about Amy reclaiming her identity as a woman who could be loved deeply and truly. Amy had been keeping her engagement under wraps for months. TLC cameras hinted at it, showing her sporting a subtle sparkle on her left hand, but she never addressed it directly. Fans speculated constantly. Was that an engagement ring? Did Brian already pop the question? Or was this just Amy teasing viewers? The truth, as Amy later confessed, was far more romantic. Brian proposed on a quiet evening at home, surrounded by the laughter of her children. Gage had been the one to hand Amy the ring box, not fully understanding what he was carrying, while Glenn giggled in the background. Amy recalled later in a heartfelt confessional. "Brian knew I didn't need some big fancy gesture. My boys are my life, and the fact that they were a part of the moment made it perfect. It wasn't about diamonds or cameras, it was about love. Simple, pure, and honest love." She said yes instantly, and while she initially wanted to keep it private, the engagement became impossible to hide. By the time Season 8 teasers rolled out, the Slaton fandom was already buzzing about one big question: when's the wedding? Now, months later, Amy has finally revealed the long-awaited news. She and Brian will be tying the knot in June 2026 in a heartfelt outdoor ceremony set against the rolling hills of Kentucky. The date reveal came during a fan Q&A session on Instagram Live. Amy, dressed casually with her hair tied back, smiled nervously as fans bombarded her with questions. When one asked directly about her wedding date, Amy hesitated, glanced at Brian, who was sitting off camera, and then finally let the news slip. "All right, y'all, I guess it's time I just say it. We're getting married in June next year. Mark your calendars, because this girl's finally walking down the aisle again." The comments section instantly exploded with joy. "Congrats, Queen. OMG, we've been waiting for this announcement forever. So proud of you, Amy. You deserve happiness." For Amy, this wasn't just an announcement. It was a declaration to the world that she was no longer the heartbroken woman fans once saw crying in her sister's living room. She was a bride-to-be, with hope and excitement sparkling in her eyes. Wedding planning is rarely stress-free, but Amy has been surprisingly calm about the process. She revealed that she's opting for a simple, family-oriented event rather than an extravagant spectacle. Here are a few details she's already shared. Venue: a rustic Kentucky barn venue with an outdoor ceremony space. Amy has always loved the charm of Southern simplicity, and she wants her day to feel warm, cozy, and homegrown. Dress: while she hasn't revealed specifics, Amy admitted she's already picked out her gown. She hinted it makes her feel like a princess without being over the top. Colors: shades of lavender and soft blue, symbolizing peace and new beginnings. Guests, immediate family, close friends, and of course, her sons will play special roles in the ceremony. Perhaps the most heartwarming detail? Gage will be walking Amy down the aisle, while little Glenn will be the ring bearer. Amy's voice cracked when she described the moment. "My babies are my world. Having them be part of this day makes it even more special. It's not just me and Brian getting married, it's all of us becoming a family." Of course, with the Slaton family, nothing comes without drama. Tammy, Amanda, Misty, and Chris all have strong opinions, and fans are eager to see how they'll react to Amy's wedding news. Surprisingly, Tammy has been one of the most supportive voices. After her own health battles and personal transformation, Tammy has learned to celebrate joy wherever she finds it. She reportedly told Amy, "Don't let anyone dim your shine. You deserve this happiness." Amanda, the fiery sister, has already joked about giving an unfiltered maid of honor speech that will leave guests in stitches. Chris, ever the big brother, Chris said is proud but plans to grill Brian one last time before handing his sister over. Misty, quietly supportive, Misty has been helping Amy with behind-the-scenes planning, especially budgeting and logistics. The Slaton siblings may clash often, but when it comes to milestones, they always rally around each other. Amy's wedding isn't just a personal celebration, it's a television event. TLC cameras are already confirmed to be filming the lead-up to the big day, promising fans a front-row seat to the dress fittings, family drama, and the emotional IDOS. The network knows that weddings are some of the most beloved storylines in reality TV, and with Amy's journey from heartbreak to happiness, this one promises to be unforgettable. There are whispers that TLC is planning a 2-hour wedding special, much like other fan-favorite events on the channel. Fans online are already predicting the emotional rollercoaster. Tears during Amy's vows. Laughs during Amanda's speech. Drama over seating arrangements. A heart-melting moment when Gage takes his mom's hand to walk her down the aisle. For Amy, this wedding is about more than just romance. It represents healing after years of struggle. She has endured body shaming, health scares, public scrutiny, and heartbreak. Yet through it all, she has remained resilient. Marrying Brian is symbolic of turning a page in her life story. She isn't just someone defined by her weight or her role on a reality show. She's a woman reclaiming her future with love and family at the center. As she put it in her announcement, "This is my chance to start fresh. To show my boys what real love looks like. To walk into the future with someone who truly sees me." The wedding may be months away, but Amy and Brian are already looking toward the future. They've expressed interest in buying a larger home for their blended family, and Amy has hinted at the possibility of expanding their family further. When asked if she wants more kids, Amy smiled shyly and said, "I've always wanted a little girl. But right now, I'm just focusing on marrying the love of my life." Fans can expect their journey to unfold on upcoming seasons of 1,000 Sisters, where the wedding will serve as a major storyline. Part of the magic of 1,000 Sisters has always been its relatability. Viewers see themselves in the Slaton family, the struggles, the laughter, the pain, and the triumphs. Amy's wedding represents something universal, the hope of love after heartbreak. Fans who once cried with her during her divorce are now cheering her on as she prepares to walk down the aisle again. Social media has become a flood of encouragement. This is the Amy glow-up we've all been waiting for. She's proof that you can survive anything and still find happiness. I can't wait to watch this on TLC. Get ready for the waterworks. As the countdown to June 2026 begins, anticipation is higher than ever. Every dress fitting, every floral arrangement, every cake tasting feels like a step closer to a day fans already know will be unforgettable. Amy Slaton's journey has never been about perfection. It's been about resilience, authenticity, and heart. And now, as she prepares to marry Brian, the world is reminded that even through the storms, love has a way of finding its way home. The Slaton family has given viewers years of laughter, heartbreak, and inspiration. But Amy's upcoming wedding to Brian may be one of the most meaningful milestones yet. After years of struggle and survival, Amy is finally stepping into a future built on love, stability, and hope. As fans, all that's left to do is count down the days until June, and get ready for a wedding that will not only be a TV spectacle but also a celebration of second chances. Because if anyone deserves a happy ending, it's Amy Slaton.